G. Welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you. It's Jodi Dunn, and I'm coming at you today kind of with a declutter, but more with an organizational video. I am so dang excited. If you are new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know you are new? Right down there, I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming back to another video. So I told you in last week's video that Grayson had asked me to help her with some organization, and I was so dang excited. So we're gonna be working on her pantry and just a little teeny bit of her kitchen today. So she got her pantry all freshly painted. So, I mean, like, that's the best time to do organization because she had to pull everything out to get the pantry painted. And so now we're gonna organize it all back together and do it, hopefully, the way she likes. But I'm super excited. She has a beautiful pantry. So I'm super excited to get in there and help her organize it. And I hope that this video brings you some value. I will be using a little bit of organizational items, but not a ton. I know that you can go and you can buy and spend a ton of money to make things look Pinterest perfect, I guess. I don't even use Pinterest other than to search for cute nail designs that I want my nail lady to do for me, and sometimes a recipe. I don't look at anything else on Pinterest because I don't care about a Pinterest perfect looking pantry or house. I want a functional house. I want it to be tidy, but I want it to work good for me. So I actually made Grayson take the clutter bug quiz, and she is a ladybug, which did not surprise me. Ladybugs are kind of similar to crickets. We like things to be out of sight, but she's like the micro category. She doesn't have that like I do, thank goodness. So I'm gonna take you to her house. We're gonna be organizing her pantry. I'm so dang excited. If you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. Let's head to the pantry. All right, here is her beautiful, freshly painted pantry with nothing on the shelves. I'm so excited. She does have a little bit of stuff inside the cupboards, but this pantry looks so good. It was actually like a really weird brown color. So the white just makes it look so crisp and clean. Oh, it just looks so beautiful in there now. So this is a living space in the house. So basically, you know what happens when you're clearing out one area, another space gets totally cluttered up. She's got all kinds of things over here on like the mantle area. I guess you call that a mantle, kind of. On the table out here, and it's been driving her crazy. And so I'm super excited to be here today and help her organize this. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab the Keurig. They are both coffee drinkers, and they have like, I don't know, they made this little coffee station here, which I think is super neat. So I put that back in there. And then I'm going to get all of the coffee cups back in the container here. And as I was putting them in, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much vertical space here going to waste. So I ordered an organizational item for this area that I will show you later on in the video. And kind of similar to what I did when I did my girls' bathroom declutter, there's going to be a couple clips I leave in here just for me. I hope you enjoy them as well. But I'm at my daughter's house. I love that I have some memories of filming with my daughter and my grandson. So you're going to get to see EJ in this video. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so I was thinking of doing something a little bit different with this cabinet over here. But this is where they keep their garbage bags and storage bags and things like that. Do you see the bottom row of this cabinet? I was like, Grayson, why is this covered? Why can we not use this shelf? There's some type of heater down here, and this cabinet gets like super hot. She told me that she had stored some baby things in here, like some formula that she had to throw out because it got like too hot in there. So I'm not going to bother putting anything in there except for like the garbage bags and stuff. If it gets warm, it's not going to matter. So she had some items that she had received. They just got married in December, and she got some gifts and things from showers and stuff. So she had some big bulky items in her pantry. I'm going to go ahead and take care of those and store those in the pantry, get them out of their boxes so she can start using them. And I just absolutely love this pantry with the shelves. Oh my gosh. It is so awesome that she can store these big bulky appliances, the kitchen appliances, because she doesn't want them in her kitchen. She has just this beautiful pantry to be able to store them in, especially things that you don't use every day. I am so grateful for the house I have, and I have a ton of storage in my house, but I do have to get creative with bigger, bulkier kitchen appliances. And EJ's coming, so you're going to get a clip of my grandson. And he was fascinated with my tripod standing in here.
Yeah, that's a gadger.
No, we can't. No, we can't do that, EJ. Like that ladder? I'm gonna bang it. Bingo, 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 bingo. Now where are we going? No, we can't play with the tripod. Oh.
I gotta use some yogurt. What are you doing? Don't keep the audio.
EJ! EJ! Hi! No, you're gonna help me? Are you gonna help me? Say hi! Say hi! Hey, mister. Nope. We're not playing with that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. High five. No, don't play with the tripod. He really wanted to get the tripod. She had a food processor down here that she doesn't use all that often. So I put her Instant Pot down there so it's more accessible. Hopefully she'll use that often. I love my Instant Pot. Let me know if you love yours. I've only used it a couple of times, but oh, it works so good. So next to the coffee station, she's got like a little first aid station up here. I'm taking all the stuff out of the top shelf because it is the perfect space. She's got some really tall vases that she likes to use, and this is a perfect space for them. She has like a first aid station, I guess you'd call it, where you keep your medicine and your Band-Aids and things like that in her kitchen. So we're just going to try to condense that into one so that it's not in the kitchen and in the pantry. I'm not doing that today, but most of the stuff that I found up in that top area, either some of it was expired or we just went ahead and condensed it into the kitchen. All right, I'm working on this table full of their pantry food. We want to clear this off, get the pantry shelves filled and organized. So I'm bringing in some of the baking supply she has. She likes to keep her sugar, her flour, brown sugar. I think she's got like 4 of those containers because I like containers too for some things, but not for all things. But you know, when you get flour and sugar and stuff, those bags are just bulky and they're hard to organize. So she does like these shelves. I asked her if she wanted like labels on them, and she was like, no, I just have 4 of them. So I know exactly what is in each one of them. And for all of her cooking oils and things, I think a Lazy Susan will work so perfect in here. And I have one at home, so I told her I would bring it over and we would try it out. And then I don't know if she bought this or if she got this as a gift, like a little can organizer. Oh my gosh, this thing is freaking fantastic. I wish I had space to do this in my kitchen, but I don't, and it's totally fine. She does. So we're going to make her cans all nice and organized and use this little like step ladder can organizer that she has. And she took it out of the box for me and just set it up here. And that's one of the things with organizing is sometimes she didn't necessarily say she wanted it right here, but I just set it up where she put it and I did not like it. Sometimes when you are organizing a space, you have to play with things and you have to figure out, like, does this make sense? Does this look good here? Is this where I would grab for it? And I just really didn't love this can organizer front and center on this row. Here, you help Grandma with it. She went outside with the cabinets, or like the doors.
Oh, okay. She's painting them outside?
I guess, I don't know.
Oh, I was just going to tell her that. You didn't know that.
You want to have Grandma? We'll put that there. Have Grandma?
Should I tell her, Mom?
Yeah. There's nothing in there for you. There's nothing in there for you.
Hopefully Lucky Grandma's here, because Lucky Grandma will be in the room. She's pointing.
What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at? You're going to take off? You got to help Grandma. You got to help Grandma. I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. Yeah, banga-ranga, banga-ranga, banga-ranga. Let me hear your music. Banga-ranga, 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 boo. Banga-ranga, 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 you are. Banga-ranga, 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 boo. Yeah.
There's more of those noodles, but those ones are open. Okay.
Bang it, bang it, ring it, ring it, ring it. Has he tried these Annie's mac and cheese?
Huh?
Has he tried these Annie's mac and cheese?
It's not mac and cheese. It's...
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Get out of the toilet. Go. Now we gotta wash our hands.
Grayson is probably gonna kill me for leaving that in. I couldn't help it. Each just one. He wants to get into everything. He's exploring, and he's been a little obsessed with the toilets recently. So, anyways, I wanted that memory left in there for me to be able to look back on. Of course, she washed his hands right away. I think he just probably opened the toilet, and he wouldn't take a nap. He was tired, but he just would not go to sleep. So he was getting a little cranky and stuff. And I think I already told you guys, or maybe I didn't. I think I did, but she is pregnant right now. And, she's got she's real tired and all of that good stuff. And when you got a toddler running around, it just makes it, I know from when I was young. You're just exhausted when you have a child running around all the time and you're pregnant. So anyways, I would love to hear from any grandmothers out there. Being a grandmother is like the best thing ever to me. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I also love being a mother. I adore my girls. I love them so very much. However, I do find that there are things that maybe I let EJ do that I would not have let my girls do when I was raising them. And sometimes I get in trouble from Grayson for that. Now I know when I used to get annoyed when my kids were little and maybe my grandmother would let them do something I wouldn't do, I'm kind of doing the same dang thing. And now we got a visit from the cat Flash. Oh, this poor cat. He's got some issues. He's usually pretty good with me because I love animals, but he tends to bite people sometimes. So he's not always super fun to be around. But he was curious what I was doing and wanted to come hang out with me. I found some tea boxes. They like to drink tea sometimes, so I'm going to go ahead and put them up here with like the coffee supplies and stuff. That just kind of makes sense to me. If Grayson doesn't like them up here, then she'll move them. And she's had several of these containers that you see lined up on this row. And here comes Flash again. That she uses for like snacks and things like that. I definitely don't always love the boxes that like granola bars and popcorn and things like that come in. So like here I found one bag of popcorn. I'm going to go ahead and put it in one of these snack containers. So these work really well for her, and she definitely doesn't want to label those because she rotates what she puts in them depending on, what they're buying for that week. And I'm going to go ahead and put their plastic silverware and napkins up here in this cupboard that we can't really put any food in because it gets so hot. And then almost cleared this station off. She's got some larger cutting boards that I'm thinking once we do the kitchen organization that we'll be able to just put into the kitchen. But right now, there isn't enough room in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and store these up here in the pantry and get them out of the way. All right, so far this is all recycling. So I got all of those big appliances out of there. Unfortunately, the garbage was just picked up today. So this will have to sit here until recycling gets picked up next week. If you remember, this was filled. So pretty much got all of this cleared off from the stuff that came from the pantry. Other than this bowl set did come from the pantry. Grayson said she doesn't like it. She's never used it. It was Edward's before they ever got married. So she's going to go ahead and donate this. And then I got all the stuff off the floor of the living room, which is awesome. This is just a holder that's going down in the basement. And that had some pantry stuff on it. And then this is what the table looks like now. So I got all the food off of the table. The only thing is we got to go through this and organize it. She knows where these go. They go to somebody else's house. She's got some extra pans here and she just doesn't have room in her kitchen. So we're definitely going to be tackling her kitchen. I don't know in this video if we will do it, but we're going to be tackling her kitchen and kind of organizing. So she may be donating some of her cookware as well so that we can fit everything, because she just kind of had these on the floor in the pantry because she didn't have a room in her kitchen. All right, so we got day one complete. It's not finished yet, but it's looking pretty good. I can't wait to get the Lazy Susan over here for the, I want to call them sauces, but they're not called sauces. You know what I'm talking about, the olive oil and stuff. I'm not sure I love the nuts here, but I got to think about that for a minute. And we did decide to put the bread in this basket over to the side. This is just where they keep their bread. I've got the chips over here, over to the side. And so we should be able to finish this pantry up tomorrow. I have a couple of organizational things coming in. So day one complete. My goal was to get almost at least all of the stuff that I could out of their living room, so that wasn't stressing her out anymore, and at least somewhat organized in here. So I'll see you tomorrow. And they were running an errand, and I got here before they were even here. And I brought the extra Lazy Susan that I had because I ordered a set, and I only used one in my girls' bathroom. So we're going to try it with these cooking oils and baking supplies. Hi, come here. Come here. How you doing? Hi, I'm so happy to see you. Good morning. Is that hi? Is that hi? How feeling? How feeling?
Are you excited?
Grandma's back. Grandma's back. You look a little bit sleepy.
Slept all night. First night he slept all night and since I can't remember one. I mean,
High five!
woke up once and got in our bed, but went right to sleep.
So proud of you. All right, let's do this real
He
quick.
was yawning in the car. Car makes him tired.
Were you extra tired? Were you extra tired? I don't think I can lift this and hold you. Can I put you down? All right, I could fit everything except for the apple cider vinegar in here. I just love Lazy Susans. Not only does it look just more organized, but it makes it so much more functional versus reaching back and forth to try to find your items and having to pull certain items out. All right, while I'm waiting for something to show up from Amazon, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle these two drawers that have been bothering my daughter. She's got her silverware drawer, and then this is her junk drawer. The dreaded junk drawer. She said she really doesn't even want a junk drawer, but I don't know. Everybody has a junk drawer, right? What we're going to do is we're going to flip-flop these drawers because she's got some other things that she'd like to fit inside this big drawer, and then we're going to make the small drawer the junk drawer. This looks like my house, empty boxes.
Okay, this is empty. This is probably empty.
We keep the empty boxes.
This is actually not empty. This is pretty cool. You might like this actually. Picture keeper. It's like a USB to put all your pictures on.
Oh.
Like you just plug it in your phone and it puts all of them on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. You should probably at some point be shown in the video.
Oh no, that's okay.
I think people would like to see you. Oh.
That is a-okay.
And whoever invented the term junk drawer, anyways, it's really not junk. It's stuff that you want, but it's like miscellaneous things that maybe you don't have a spot for. And so I guess we just call it our junk drawer. And Grayson is so funny. Before, of course, I went through any of her things, I said, is there anything in here that maybe you don't want me to see? She goes, well, if there is, just pretend that you didn't see it. The little stinker. I'm going to get her on video. This drawer was really not bad. It had just a lot of like manuals and things that made it look more junked up than it really was. So,
Stop.
what? She always gets shy to be in my videos, which I guess that's very normal. But here's a picture of her from December when she got married. Isn't she just a gorgeous bride? I always love showing off my children because I love them so much. Got just about everything out. We're going to clean these drawers up real good. He's being so good while we're working. All right, it's time to announce the gift card giveaway winner from last week's video. So excited. And the winner is Megan Nicole. Congratulations, Megan. Send me an email. My email is listed down in the description box, and I will get you over your $25 Amazon gift card. We're going to line these real quick, which was a great idea by Grayson. I think it's always a good idea to line your drawers. It just kind of helps preserve them a little. And she had some lined paper in her kitchen already, so that made it nice and easy. And I had some leftover little organizational bins from when I did some of my organizing, so I brought those over so we could use these here. And she got a really nice knife set that goes inside the drawer that she didn't have room for. So we just made room for it. So she was super excited about that. We're going to take some of her silverware out of like her big utensil drawer and move that into this big drawer. And then I'm just setting up the organizational bins inside the new, we're just going to call it a miscellaneous drawer because it's really not junk. And now we're just going to go through all this stuff on the counter that I pulled out of the previous miscellaneous drawer. she was like, oh, I've been wondering where flashlights were in case we ever needed them. Well, you couldn't see them because there was just too many manuals in that drawer, which we just went ahead and recycled all of those because you can find all of that stuff online if you need it. So now she knows exactly where her flashlights are if she ever needs them. And I know I shared this over on my other channel, but she is having a girl. And I just adored this clip right here because she's rubbing her belly a little bit. She's getting just a teeniest little belly. She just started her second trimester. All right, so this is what the silverware looked like before. This was the silverware drawer in this small drawer. And now we have switched this over, and this is now the miscellaneous drawer with everything nice and organized so she can see it in here and knows where everything is. And this was the miscellaneous drawer, aka junk drawer, that we decided to turn into her actual silverware drawer. And so this is what it looks like now. I think it looks so much nicer and cleaner and just going to be way more functional for her. All right, my package from Amazon came, and I just really want to utilize this space a little bit better and utilize the vertical space in here. So these are the little cup holder organizers I found. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this up. It does have a little anchor that you hook on the back of it. I'm just making sure that everything is actually going to fit in here. But before I did that, I tried to put the dang coffee cups on, and they were just a pain in the butt. I think this holder is like too small. All right, this one's not going to work. Okay. But come and see if you think you will like the way this looks. Get down, please. These coffee cups, the reason it's not going to work is because, like, you can't, it's too hard to try to get these off. You really have to maneuver them. So we need ones that have less of these, I think.
It looks like it's hanging. It's too
well,
heavy.
because I didn't secure it.
Oh, I was like, that is
You
not
would
good.
secure it, but I didn't want to do that because when I was putting the coffee cup on, I noticed how difficult it is to get them on and off. No, same. I mean, of course, it fits on the first one.
Right.
But, oh, AJ, do you think you would like this look if we had ones that maybe just had 3 in there so there was room to easily...
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
And then you free up some of this space down here. Okay. So I'm just going to send these ones back and look for different ones.
Okay.
So we can't do it
I mean,
today,
what kind of cups would even fit on there? Those are like normal size.
All right, well, that was a bummer that those didn't work. Let me know if you use any of those to organize your coffee cups. But let's take a look at the finished product of the pantry. I think it will look so cute in here with some decor up on the walls, but of course that's for her to decide. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I did. So I've got all of the tall appliances up on the top shelf. We still have room to grow if she needs to put some other things up here, but those are things that she doesn't use often. And of course the cutting boards are there until we can get the kitchen cabinets all organized and see if that's something we can move into the kitchen cabinets. I got the Lazy Susan here. I love the Lazy Susan. We do have all of the cooking things up here, just a few of them in bags, and the rest of them she already had those containers that she stores her sugar and flour and things like that in. I've got a few jarred things down here like the peanut butter and stuff. I think I already said both of us don't like the nut area. So I think we're just going to get a like some type of a basket and maybe put a label on it just for nuts. So that'll just make it a little easier. It'll just look better and more organized. I really love this can stacking system. I think it makes it easy to see what kind of canned goods you have. And then we put the bread in the basket kind of over in the corner here. And then she's got all of her containers that she uses for her snacks and things like that, that she just hadn't gone to the grocery store. Our plan was, she was like, I'm going to go to the grocery store and then we can fill these up and it will look so nice. But you know what? You guys already know I don't stage the videos like this is real life. She's super busy with a very young toddler, and she just didn't have time before I closed the video out. So normally these are full, but it's time to go to the grocery store. But they look nice and organized up here, and they'll hold all those things that are normally in bulky boxes. I didn't really know what to do with the chips, so we just kind of put them over to the side. They don't buy a lot of chips in their house, and what they do buy, they don't keep for very long, so definitely not going to put those in any type of containers. But she has a whole, almost basically bottom shelf and the floor room to grow, which is so nice. I got the vases up here in this nice tall cupboard, and we're going to tackle this medicine area when we do the kitchen area to see if we can't condense all of that. And through my decluttering journey, I have loved having some empty spaces and drawers and areas that just aren't jam-packed full. It just makes it so much nicer to manage. So this is kind of the cupboard I decided to put anything that was in boxes that we didn't want to take out of boxes. And then this is like her appliances that she uses regularly for easy access. And we've got just a little bit of room in there, but that Instant Pot does take up quite a bit of room. But that's all nice and organized in there. And we're just about done. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me organizing this pantry with Grayson and swapping out a couple of the kitchen drawers. It was so nice to spend the time with her and EJ, and I'm so grateful that she asked me for the help. And I just appreciate you so very much. I'm hoping I can find something a little bit better for the coffee cups, but in the meantime, it's going to stay like that. And in this drawer, or in this upper cabinet, we put some silverware that she uses when she does any hosting. She can just pull this out. She actually had this in her kitchen, and it was taking up so much room in one of her cupboards. So I said, let's just move it in here. And then she's got some like champagne glasses and wine glasses up there that she doesn't use very often. And then this drawer, or this cabinet that we can't put any food or anything in, just has like all the plasticware, the garbage bags, some lunch boxes, and some toilet paper stored in here. So my main goal for today was just to try to get everything out of the main living area that was really bothering her and just get it as organized as we could. And we achieved that goal. This is her beautiful pantry. I love her pantry. I think it looks so awesome. I wish I would have taken a picture of what it looked like before, but I didn't know I was going to be doing this. So anyways, that is our pantry organization. Thanks again so much for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. I will see you again next week.